Coke Zero, still delicious. Good afternoon. Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I am boiling mad. Boiling mad. I haven't been this upset in some time. You guys know me. I really don't get that. I really don't get that mad. I'm gonna get right into it. I've been let down severely. I thought I had respect for it, and I'm just upset. Okay, so what happened was about 2 weeks ago, I put the new bed cover on my Ford F-250. I love the bed cover. It is great. I got it at a Ford dealership down in Olive Branch, Mississippi. For some reason, the dealership that I bought my Ford F-250, it was not deliverable to there, the Ford branded bed cover. So I got it, one in Olive Branch, Mississippi, not too far away. So while I was there, I'll just go into the service department and go ahead and take care of the couple things I had, because I'm racking up the miles on my F-250 very, very quickly. And I wanted to get a couple things looked at before the bumper to bumper warranty ran out. One of which is a possible power steering leak on a hose clamp. It's very common with that new model year. I thought I saw some dripping when it got cold, so I wanted to get that looked at. I also did have a check engine light, not too long ago, and I looked up the code P20CE, and that was for a DEF diesel exhaust fluid injector issue. Now, it came and went a few times, and I recorded it, but it's not showing up in my Ford Pass on the phone. So I definitely wanted to get that recorded and looked at, because it's not in right now. The other two things, one was the instrument cluster is all digital, and it kind of stalls sometimes. It doesn't go back to the original menu. The miles per gallon may say 0 miles per gallon. I know it's a big engine, but you get better than 0. And a way to tell is, if you have the new one, is there'll be a compass, northwest, east, south, on the bottom center of it. That's how I know if you got the newest update. And then, most importantly, the one I wanted to get fixed was the dipstick, the oil dipstick. For the first whole year of production, the 23 Ford F-250, that 6.7, and it's the 6.7 and the 6.7 with a high output. That's what I got. It's the same engine. They increased the oil capacity from 12 to 15 quarts. That's a lot of oil, right? Well, everyone was having to put in 16 quarts to get it full. And we find out all along that it was because they put the wrong dipstick in. The one they put in was shorter. So you'd had to put more oil to get it in the center of the fill lines. So once they figured that out, we got the correct part number for the correct dipstick, and then you'd be put in 15 quarts. So too much oil can get in the crankcase ventilation, mess up the the engine and all that. You have rear main leaks and all those kind of things. So you don't want to put too much oil in your engine. Now, it's 15 quarts. 1 quart is for 15 quarts. That's ratio wise, it's not that bad. If you had a little small 4-cylinder engine and had 4 quarts in it, and you put 1 quart too many, 5 quarts, that's a pretty big percentage. But there's a part number on the dipstick, and mine was incorrect. So I went in there after I got my bed cover, and I said, hey, I want to get some service done. These are the issues I've got. And the service advisor looked up. I said, can you, I went to the parts department first and said, can you print out the number for the dipstick for my vehicle? And she printed it out, and that's not the dipstick I had in it. So I took it to the service advisor and said, hey, what part do you show my vehicle is supposed to have? Give them the VIN number. They looked it up, and it was not the one in my vehicle. And I had the piece of paper that the parts gave me. So he said, all right, well, we're showing they are not on back order. I heard they were on national back order. But he said, no, looks like there's one in the warehouse not too far from here. We'll get that ordered, and we'll get you in. So I said, all right, made an appointment. He said, you can't just leave it here. It'd be a week before. So I made an appointment the following week to drop my vehicle off to get the dipstick changed out, the instrument cluster software updated, the power steering leak looked at, make sure that what they saw, and then of course the DEF injector issue. So I dropped it off a week later, and they had my truck for a week. A week. Actually, 7 days plus 1. I called at 7 days plus 1, and they said they would call me back. This was like 10 o'clock in the morning. Never got a call back. Never got a call. So at 3 o'clock, I call. And the lady said, your service advisor is over at finance right now. I'll have them call you back when they come back. At 5 o'clock, I get a call. So, and I missed the call, actually. I called him right back, and next he was still there at 5:05. And he said, oh, good news. No, good news, bad news. Bad news is we didn't find anything. Good news is your vehicle's ready for pickup. And I go, oh, you mean with the DEF and the oil leak? And he said, yeah, we didn't find any issues. So that's good as long as I got it recorded. And he said the instrument cluster, the tech went in the lot and looked at the other vehicles, and they had the same characteristics. And I go, what do you mean? I said, he didn't update the software. He said, no, it's the same as the other vehicles on the lot, the new 24s and stuff. And I'm like, well, no. Not only does my miles per gallon say 0 a lot of times, and you have to turn the engine off and turn it back on, let the instrument cluster reboot and everything, it doesn't have the compass in the bottom of the screen. I said, that's the telltale that you've got the latest update, is if they've added the compass to your instrument. Well, so, well, we'll have to look into that. Okay. And he said, and as far as your oil, the dipstick, your oil level's just fine. And I went, well, of course the oil level's just fine. It's got 16 quarts in it on this dipstick. It's supposed to have 15. It should be reading a quart high right now. I said, I talked to the service advisor a week before I dropped it off, and he said the part was on order and would be here by the time I brought it in. He said, we'll have to look into that. Say what? You've had my vehicle for over a week. The part was supposed to be on order for a week. I drop it off. You say nothing was done to my vehicle? I mean, I'm seriously mad. I need that truck. I got things I want to do with that truck. And we're starting over from scratch. You've done nothing? What is this? I'm definitely, once I get my vehicle back, I'm definitely not going back to that dealership. Go back to where I got it. Yeah. I'm mad. I'm mad. But guys, I'm still upbeat. I'm still glass half full. I do have a beautiful truck. They haven't found any major problems with it. That's good. I'm still blessed to even have the vehicle. So hopefully I get a call back soon. They got it taken care of. I'll keep you updated on that. Guys, I'll keep you updated on the storm also. Looking outside, the wind is blowing 40 mile an hour right now. It's rocking the ridge crib, not in a good way. I did take the underpinning off of the ridge crib, since it should not be getting really, really cold much, and it has blown the insulation panels around the yard. It's pretty high winds. The storm should probably be here another hour or two. I talked to David over at Come On Homesteading. It looks like he's going to be in a break. He shouldn't get it too bad, but we're supposed to get it really bad. So I'm gonna call my kids, make sure everybody's watching out for these storms. I don't know if you can hear that. It is rocking the camper. I just have it on the blocks and on the chalk. I have chocks behind the wheels, and I have it on the blocks. It could roll me down the hill. Trying not to sip too loud on my Coke Zero. Don't want to offend anyone. Guys, oh man, this week has been amazing. You guys know I went this last weekend. I went over and helped my ex-in-laws do all their solar. They did have a little issue, and it's nothing with anything that I did. Their solar panels are not putting out the voltage they need to. I didn't do anything with their solar panels. They reused their solar panels. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to call them today and see how, if they got it all figured out, rearranged them with the cells that are working. But I learned so much helping them, set up their inverter with their parameters and everything, and then of course getting the batteries all wired up and charged and tested and everything. That was really fun. Signature Solar actually reached out and said, "Good video, Tim." That's who they got their equipment from, through my affiliate link. And Signature Solar reached out and said, "Good video, Tim. Appreciate it." I didn't make a video of actually working on it. That was just a rambling talking about it because my ex-in-laws are very private people, and they didn't want their residence or anything filmed like that. I worked this week so far trying to get ahead of this rain because rain just stops everything on a homestead. But I did get all blue, and I worked my booty off. You're going to see a video coming up Thursday, I believe. I may actually even premiere it, so be on the lookout. I may actually premiere this video. It's a good little length of me just doing lots of tractor work, and then I finally go over the seismic solution. The earthquake and the eco panels, the structural insulated panels, how we're going to do it with the foundation. The building inspector blocked building until this seismic solution came about. I should have that video out Thursday, and I go over the actual solution, go over what the engineer said, and of course I get lots and lots of dirt work and all the things I wanted to get done to the foundation, the patio. I took off the forms off the back patio. You get to see the concrete on that. So I'm very, very excited about all that. So that video should be out Thursday. And then I'm going to get back up as soon as this rain stops. I try to time everything just right. As soon as the rain stops, I'm going to get up there and do some more work on the solar carport before David and Mike get here. I think I can get some of the steel done. I got my hardware in, my lock washers and my extra nuts, so I can get those on the pedestals. And then the paint is, remember that paint that dried up? Oh my gosh, epic fail. Epic fail. The paint that's dried up, I did order more from Lowe's, and I got a note that it was in. So I'll go pick that up probably tomorrow. Let's see. Tonight on RidgeLife, we're going to have RidgeLife Tuesday Night Live. I'm going to be giving away some Work-Life coffee. So if you want to try some Work-Life coffee, either ground or the K-Cups, I'm going to give one away, whichever one you want. So be there tonight at 7 p.m. Central on RidgeLife to see if you could win some of that Work-Life coffee. Ooh, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be very exciting. Oh my goodness. Some other things. I did talk to David about getting him and David here, him and Mike here pretty soon. So hopefully they can come and finish erecting all that. Just lots and lots of great things happening. So yes, I'm mad about my truck, but in the grand scheme of things, still stupid blessed. Still stupid blessed. I'm loving this retirement life. I've been getting up between 6 and 7 every morning and getting to editing, getting emails responded to for sponsors, getting caught up and watching some of my buddies' YouTube's videos, and then of course getting out and start working on it early. And I'm showered up. I've been working a little bit in the wind. You really can't film anything in this wind, but I had to get some stuff done before the rain came. And again, the stuff I got planned for the next couple days, I can do, even though it'll be muddy again up there. I planned this out to get the work done. So I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. One more sip without trying to make too much noise. Didn't hear it, did you? All right, guys. It's going to be okay. When I get the truck back, I'll let you know. And then I got big things planned to use that truck. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. RidgeLife's reviews and how-tos, RidgeLife Ramblings, RidgeLife Lessons, Lessons from the Ridge. Hit that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And as always, love you, love you, love you. Keep rambling and go RidgeLife. Woo!